Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joshua McDonald, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a full look at the inside, outside, and all of the features on the 2025 GMC Sierra 2500 HD AT4X. Guys, now before we get started with the video, I know a lot of you are in the market for a new vehicle, used vehicle, or maybe even the brand new 2025 GMC Sierra 2500 HD. If you guys want the best price on any vehicle, check out the link in the description to get that pricing information sent to you free of charge. But without further ado, let's jump right into the video. All right, so starting up front of this vehicle, we have a very gorgeous looking front end. As you can see, we have these LED accented headlights with our turn signals. If we move towards the center, we have our GMC logo in the grille, and right below that we have a front camera so we can see in front of us with our 360 camera system, which I'll go over later in the video. Big air intake for that 6.6 liter Duramax turbo diesel motor that is paired to a 10-speed Allison transmission. Lots of horsepower, tons of torque. This thing can definitely pull a house down. Right below that we have our black accented bumper with parking sensors built in, 2 red tow hooks, and underneath we have our skid plates. Now if we move to our wheel and tire combo, you can see we have a very aggressive tire on this vehicle. These are Goodyear Wrangler Territory MT tires, and the size of these wheels is going to be 18 inches. So you have 18-inch wheels on the front and on the back. Now for our suspension setup, we have Multimatic suspension, so it's going to give you a very smooth ride over rough terrain. This is a great suspension setup. It drives absolutely amazing. On the side, we're going to have our AT4X HD badging with our Duramax 6.6 liter and Allison transmission badging. Here's our mirrors on this vehicle. They are able to fold out and in, which I will demonstrate later on in the video. You have 2 mirrors, one down below, one above, and the top one has blind spot monitoring right there in the corner. You can also turn on some lights on the front and back of these mirrors, which is super helpful at night. You have keyless entry on the driver and passenger door, and cool thing about this truck is when you open up the door, you have automatic running boards on both sides that open up and close themselves when you open or close the door. Now, like I said, we have the same wheel and tire setup here in the back with our Multimatic suspension and a humongous exhaust outlet for our Duramax motor. Now, on the side of the bed, we have a step so we can step up into this truck super easily and get access to our toolbox or whatever's back there. Now, moving to the back of this vehicle, we have a couple more steps on both sides, tow hitch receiver here in the back with an inside and outside the trailer camera and a 6-pin connector. You also have your spare tire that you can unlock and lower down. This is your spare tire underneath, so it is just as big as the rest of the tires on the vehicle. GMC Sierra badging on the tailgate with your AT4X. Now this does have the multi-pro tailgate, so to lower down this top portion, you just hit this button and you can use this as a table or work surface. You can also fold up on this and use it as a load stop for longer objects. We can close all of it back up, hit this bottom button to lower down the tailgate, and use it normally. Now, if you want to extend your bed's length by about 18 inches, you can load this up for even longer objects, and you can also use it as a step. So here's our step function. You also have a handle right here to get in and out of the bed very easily. Now there's a spray-in bed liner from the factory. You have a 4-pin and 6-pin connector for your gooseneck trailer system. GMC logo right there in the back. And a 120 volt outlet to complete it all. Now there is bed light, so you have a light on both sides. And you do have a light right above that will shine down into the bed. Let's go ahead and put this whole assembly back. Just like this, nice and easy. Now let's talk about where we're going to put our fuel in at. So this being a diesel, it takes ultra low sulfur diesel fuel only. You also have a diesel exhaust fluid fill up and your diesel fill up right next to that. For the interior, we have a absolutely gorgeous interior combo in this vehicle. On our doors, we're going to have red stitching accented with white stitching and white piping. This cool embossed design in the leather up top, down below, door handles, window controls, and Bose audio all the way around on this vehicle. There's plenty of storage space down below for water bottles and whatnot, and here are your back seats. So same white and red accents all the way around, completely wrapped in leather, ultra premium seating surfaces. Now let's go ahead and hop inside. Tons of room inside of here. I'm 6 foot tall on a good day with shoes on. Plenty of legroom, plenty of headroom, no complaints there. We have a suede headliner right above us, lights in the middle, a coat hanger, and handles on both sides with storage behind the driver and passenger seat. Here in the middle, we're going to have our heated seats, 2 AC vents, a USB-C, and a regular USB port. Now these seats do fold up if you need extra storage space. You do have your jack and all of your tools to get your spare tire out. In the middle, you're going to have your armrest / cup holders. You can definitely fit 3 full-size adults back here. It has a ton of room. Now you can fold up the seats on both sides if you need all of that extra space. A lot of people do it if they have a dog and they want to put the dog back there. So this is what it looks like. Now let's go ahead and close that up and we'll hop inside this vehicle. Taking a look at the doors real quick, we have the same accents up front as we had in the back. Big Bose speaker up front to accent it all, and we have some extra controls for our mirrors and doors. So we do have memory seats with 2 different settings and an exit setting. You can also, like I said, fold in the mirrors, fold them back out, and you can also slide them out with this middle button. So if you're pulling a big trailer, you can see around it with that extended. Now for our driver and passenger seat, it is fully powered with massage function. The way you activate your massaging seats is by pushing up on that, and you are able to dial it in this way. Ultra premium seating surfaces with the AT4X logo embossed behind the seat. Let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at all the features that this vehicle has to offer. As soon as we hop in, we're greeted by the AT4X logo on both screens. So we have an electronic screen here and one on the right side. Let's go ahead and start this vehicle up. Foot on the brake, hit the start button, and she comes to life. Now, with this middle screen right here, we can see how much gas we have left, how many miles are on the vehicle. It is worth noting that this is completely customizable. So the way you control this screen is by going up, down, left, right, and hitting enter. In this screen, you have your info page, which will show your speed, drive summary, trip odometers, timer, tire pressure, driver assistance, oil life, brake pad life, air filter life, fuel filter life, diesel exhaust fluid, and a blank page. You also have a tab for your audio, navigation, phone, and your settings. You can change the display layout, left side info, right side info, lower gauges, and you also do have different options. Now our steering wheel is wrapped in leather and is accented with that red stitching. GMC logo here in the center. Cruise control buttons on the steering wheel with forward collision and a heated steering wheel. To the right, we have hands-free voice commands and call dropping, and of course, our screen controls. Right behind our steering wheel, we have our classic truck shifter, so we can go down into reverse, which will prompt our 360 camera system. This thing is super cool because you can see all the way around the truck. You can also see behind you, in front of you, zoomed in front, zoomed in back, front wheels, back wheels, tow hitch, and you even have a view for inside the truck bed. How cool is that? We can also go back into neutral, drive, or low gear mode. When we're in low gear mode, we can shift down or up through the gears with that minus or plus sign. Let's go back up into park. Now to adjust the steering wheel, you do have this plastic piece right here that you can pull down on. You can go up, down, and out. To the left, we have all of our windshield wiper controls. We also do have heads-up display in this vehicle. So you can see that heads-up display right there in the middle, and it is adjustable. So you can move it down or up. You can turn up or down the brightness, even make it completely disappear or reappear. Now there is a few different options that you have on this vehicle. You can see we have our compass and a few different views on our heads-up display. Moving back to the vehicle, all of our four-wheel drive controls are right here. We have auto, 4 high, 2 high, 4 low, and different drive modes. So if we turn this to the left or to the right, we can toggle into off-road or normal mode. There is also a trailer mode that you can activate by pushing this button, and you'll know that's on if you see the tow haul on the right side. All of our light controls are in one place. Automatic light controls for this vehicle, electronic parking brake, and we do have our AC controls right below this touchscreen. So there's an AC vent for the driver, 2 for the middle, and 1 for the passenger. Cool thing about this truck is it has 2 glove boxes. So there's one up top and one down below. We'll go ahead and talk about our center console, AT4X badging right there. Plenty of space inside. It has a wireless phone charger, USB-C, USB, and a 3-prong outlet with this cubby that comes out for extra storage space. Right above that, we have our trailer brake controller. Storage, USB-C, USB, even more storage, and 2 cup holders. Now we're going to see about 1,000 buttons right here, so I'll run through it real quick for you. Diesel exhaust brake, lane keep assist, parking sensors, we can drop our tailgate, hazards, traction control, this rolls all the windows down, rear differential locker, and our hill descent mode. We have cooled and heated seats on the driver and passenger side with dual climate controls. We can also adjust our fan speed or put it on completely automatic. Now right above that, we have our massive touchscreen. So let's go ahead and talk about that. This touchscreen has built-in Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in Google Maps as well for your navigation system. So super simple, easy to use, the same Google Maps that you have on your phone. The screen is very responsive to the touch, and it has a lot of cool apps inside that are useful for people who like trucks. Now you also have your volume that you can turn down or up, and you also have mute or unmute with a home button. Right above that, we have a premium dash completely wrapped in leather with that white stitching, and we have our rear view mirror that is also a camera that we can turn on or off by flipping this down or up. There is a few different adjustments. We can turn up or down the brightness, we can zoom it in or out, and we can move it down or up. Right above that, we have another stack of buttons. So we have our sunroof controls. We can press this to completely open up our sunroof and let in some fresh air. It does have the wind deflector to reduce wind noise. If you want to close that back up, you just hit the opposite side. It does have a manual sunshade, so you can close it or open it just like that. You can also tilt up the sunroof and close it back, and we have a sliding rear glass window that opens and closes just like that. Now, 2 different map lights, 3 different garage door openers, and a makeup mirror for the driver and passenger side. Overall, tons of great features inside this truck. I completely love the layout of this thing. Let's go ahead and take one last look at the outside, and we'll talk about the price tag. Also, I know a lot of you guys are interested in towing numbers. If you want to see the towing numbers on any GM product, great thing is they leave them right here in the truck for you. So for our goose deck trailering, we're going to be able to tow 18,100 pounds, and on our conventional trailer hitch, we can tow 18,500 pounds. But guys, let me know what you guys think of the 2025 GMC Sierra 2500 HD AT4X. I think this truck is freaking awesome. It looks amazing on the outside, it's super capable, and it has that legendary Duramax power paired to the bulletproof Allison transmission. You really can't beat that. Also, before we get to the price, if you guys want the best price on this vehicle or any vehicle for that matter, check out the link in the description and I'll get that sent right over to you. As you may know, this window sticker I'm about to show you does not include discounts or rebates. So to learn more about discounts, check out the link in the description. But let's go ahead and talk about the price tag on this vehicle. So this is the 2025 Sierra 2500 HD 4-wheel drive crew cab AT4X. Thunderstorm gray with the Obsidian Rush interior, Duramax 6.6 liter turbo diesel motor paired to an Allison 10-speed automatic transmission. Base price of this vehicle is $83,200. That's how much the Duramax is going to run you. We also have the 5th wheel prep and the Thunderstorm gray paint. So with the $1,995 destination charge, total price comes out to $95,725 before discounts or rebates. Who cares about safety? Who cares about gas mileage? There's no information on that. Here's the whole window sticker if you guys want to pause the video and check it out. But guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed looking at this amazing truck with me. If you did, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the YouTube channel just to help me out. But that's going to be it for today. Again, my name is Joshua McDonald, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.